Hi guys, it's MicheleMarieDalene again, and hello, Mayor, me to you. Of course, today I want to let you know that on the 26th of February at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we will do, I say we, I mean me, Dory, and Lumi, or it's me and Lumi. We don't know who's going to be here because Dory's not feeling too well right now, and so she may not be here on Friday, but I will be here. We'll be doing a live Ask Us Anything again. I'm making sure to get the message out to the Facebookers and the Twitters and the other people so that they can come and check it out. Please get your questions in ahead of time. We will not be monitoring the Google Plus live screen because we're going to be here in this room and the computer that's streaming it is in that room. But we will be taking questions by telephone, so the phone lines will be active and you will be able to call us, and I will give you the phone number at the date of the event, so you will be able to call in and ask your questions. It's going to pretty much be an open forum. It's not going to have any particular topics. Of course, we do ask that you keep it clean, keep it neat, keep it tidy, and let's try to keep it under 2 hours. I'd like to try to end it by 9. I'm not going to push it, but if we can end it by 9, that'd be great. So, but this time, let me make sure we understand one thing. I do not plan to sit here and twiddle my thumbs for 2 hours if nobody calls. I am very serious about that, okay? I've done that several times in a row, and I have sat on my couch or in a chair or wherever I was, and I got no questions, and I sat here. I'm not going to do that. Okay? I want to see some activity go through and do something. I got the camera set up now. We got the lights working. There's no excuse. I really do want to answer your questions. And the questions can be about anything, actually. They can be about me. It could be about Lumi. Could be about Dory, but as I said, she may not be here, so I may not be able to speak for her on her behalf, but that's not expected anyway. Could be about politics, could be about weather, it could be about the globalist agenda, whatever they are planning up to. I have no idea, I kind of lost track. Environmental concerns, whatever, anything like that. There's a very small list of topics I will not address because of the issue of decency. Do not ask me about questions about my sexual preferences or what's it like to be with, sexual contact or how it's to, do things like that. That's inappropriate. Those questions I will thusly ignore. But if there's questions I can answer, I will answer them as long as it's in good taste. A question, that's all I ask, is to keep it in good taste. And if you can, I know that some people really kind of want to ask questions that sometimes border on the raunchy. That's one reason why I would recommend ahead of time to please ask the questions in advance. It's really easy. There's a comment section right below this video. Please ask your questions in the comment section. I will do my best to answer them. If you want to ask me a private question, you can do so. You can email it to bichele3@gmail.com. That's bichele3@gmail.com. And, of course, we are more than happy to have you asking questions, and we want you to ask questions, and we want you to feel good about yourself, and we want you to feel that you have achieved a lot of great things. So, also, we still could use your donations. I'm going to have to keep rehashing that because we do. We need your donations to help keep operating this thing because it gets really expensive. Now, let me answer a couple questions that you may have ahead of time. How's my eyes doing? Well, I'm not seeing as much ghosts. I'm not seeing as much problems today, but it's far from clear, but it seems to be doing all right. I guess, is holding in there. And of course, my left eye is perfect for my left eye anyway. It certainly is clear, and I'm not seeing too many halos or morning glories anymore. So that's great with my right eye. So that's a great thing. And of course, now that we have the iMac working, and of course, my cat Rusty is. Come on, Rust. Rusty kitty cat. He's tails in the air. He's in a good mood. He's just kind of sashaying into the bedroom. Right, Mr. Cat? Yeah. He's just doing cat things. And he's kind of bored, I think. I think he's bored. I think we're all bored. Not much to do and for the next few days, but hey, you know what? That's life. That's the way it is. Now, by the way, the soup kitchen will be open this week on the 28th, I think it is. This 27th. 27th of February. The soup kitchen is open. That's the fourth Saturday of February. So maybe they are achieving the goal of trying to have all 4 Saturdays covered, depending on availability of volunteers. So yes, you could definitely get a meal on Saturday. I had a meal today. It wasn't stupendous. It was edible. I wouldn't brag about it, but the reason I didn't do a video there was because I came in a little late, and I just didn't feel like going through all the setup because my hair looked like a mess, my face looked like a mess, and I just basically just wanted to eat, and then I just wanted to go home and work on the camera issue a bit to see if I could fix the problems with the camera gear, and that's what I did right now, and it's working, but I gotta be honest and say it, I'm not quite impressed with the results here. So I definitely am going to need to tweak some more adjustments on it. I will work on it. But the like I said, the soup kitchen's lunch was kind of limited. They had some pretty good donuts though. What was it called? Mrs. Murphy's Donuts. Is that a chain? Or is that a small mom and pop donut shop? I don't know, okay? All I know is they were pretty good. They had jelly ones. I didn't want the jelly ones. I just had a white powdered frosted one, and I had a glazed one, and I had another one that was unglazed, kind of plain. One that was pretty good. One that was kind of a little bit dry, but I was drinking out with coffee anyway, so it made it a little bit less dry. Since I have my phone here, let's take a look at the weather forecast for the next few days since I've got my phone here. So let's take a look at this right now, and then we'll go ahead and discuss anything else that comes up. By the way, I'm sorry to see that not too many of you people were impressed, or at least interested in my homemade magnification device. I'm a little disappointed by that, but then again, it is kind of technical, and I don't think too many really gave a damn. Anyway, right now the weather outside is 5 degrees Celsius. It is sunny. And let's see. The internet is running really slow. Okay, here we go. It says here for Tuesday. Is this? What planet are you on? It is Monday. Oh, that's right. Okay. So let's just go through the numbers, and then we'll go through and look at the details. Monday night, that's tonight, it will be a low of -5. Tuesday shows snow showers. Icon, high of 5 degrees, a low of -1. Wednesday, high of 3, a low of 3, so it's going to be scene temperature all day. Thursday, it'll be high of 11, a low of -1. And you know what? If I was doing this Ask Us Anything, I would have done it outside if it was Friday. But Friday doesn't work out that well. Friday shows a temperature drop. Again, it's going to be windy, a high of 1, a low of -8. So let me look at the details on Tuesday, because that one kind of interests me a little bit here. It says evening snow. Snow likely in the afternoon. Highs near 5 degrees Celsius. Winds east at 15 to 20 kilometers an hour. Chance of precipitation is near 80%, and of course snowfall of 2 to 3 centimeters. Basically, really nothing to worry about. I don't know. It's gonna all melt by the next day anyway. I definitely see it's not gonna. It does, and then tomorrow night it says it's gonna turn to rain and snow, or I call slow. It's going to be slush. It's going to be too warm for it to stay. It's going to turn into slush. But Wednesday is pretty rough because of the potential of rain and freezing rain. Freezing rain, I don't like freezing rain. I find I hate rain, personally. I hate getting soaked, but freezing rain is just not me, okay? And then we got rain on Wednesday night, which is not going to be freezing rain. And then, of course, on Thursday, it says it's going to be showers, but the high will be going to be 11 degrees. And then it says possibly snow showers early Thursday night. And then Friday, it says cloudy, partly cloudy and windy. So take it with a grain of salt. That's what it says. And you know what? I say with a grain of salt because every time I look at the weather forecast, the Weather Channel always seems to have a habit of disappointing me. And I really do find them to be exasperating because they just absolutely positively disappoint the piss out of me. Now, let me take a look at my email. Do I get any messages from you guys? Come on, audience. Anything? Well, let's see. Life script. Would someone please tell me, honestly, who is giving my name to solicitors to spam me for advertising? Because I really do not appreciate having to keep unsubscribe to these things over and over again. And I don't understand here. Okay, if you no longer wish to click here. Okay, I don't want any solicitors to send me advertising. If you want to send me advertising, people, could it please be something about something I do use? I mean, I'm a developer. I do videos. I'm a technical person. You want to send me advertisements for video gear? I might be more willing to accept it. But things like this life script site really does not work for me, and I really wish you guys would stop doing it. Okay, so please stop. I'm just asking you because I know you guys need to make money and everything, and I know that's how you guys make money, but some of us just don't want to play that game, okay? So let me see what else I got in here. Any other messages that are real messages and not junk mail? Let's see. No, I don't see anything right now. Oh, Lacronome Godiva. That's a, yeah. Again, here's an old life script one that would just erase them. So Apple, Rebecca, Marina, Apple. Oh, okay. Own an iPhone as low as $15 per month. Alright, let's talk about that. Apple is doing financing now. You can finance an iPhone through Apple as a lease. Now, I don't really know if I'm going to go for that because that's not really something I'm interested in. I already got an iPhone. But let's just take a quick look at the what it says here. Trade up to an iPhone for as low as $15 a month. Take your eligible smartphones to your nearest Apple store and we'll use it to lower monthly payments on the iPhone of your choice. Oh, I'm sorry, but you don't have any more 4S's. You got there'd be a 6S, 6S Plus. But honestly, I really kind of rather have an iPad, personally, than a phone. But I already explained that to you anyway. So yeah, it's pretty interesting that you can trade up, but I'm really not sure if I'd ever do that. Then of course you read the small print here. So bye-bye. And now of course Rebecca Marina has an interesting message here, which I'd like to read to you. It's called, and I'm not going to go into all the details, so I'm just going to read her the title. She says, "The dangers of interfering in another's karmic journey." Okay, now it sounds interesting, and she goes into a lot of message, explains how it is, and it's about reminding me about her courses to teach you about that. So anyway, if you're interested, you can look that up from Rebecca Marina Messenger. She's got on her channel. It's called "The Dangers of Interfering in Another's Karmic Journey and What You Can Do Instead." So, there you go. Now, lastly, we're going to talk about is, since this is a vlog, right now we're kind of going into a lot of things that are not quite vlog material. Sorry about that. I do tend to do that once in a while, and I will, please be aware that vlogs are usually not as polished as Bcasts, and so I'm not going to change my ways. Sorry, kiddo. I kind of keep my things the way I do for a reason, and usually vlogs are usually quick and dirty. So let's get to the quick and dirty part. I happen to be looking to see, I did find out that when you have, you're sharing your videos out to alternative sites such as Facebook and to Google+. Google Plus is no problem. That links up with the YouTube. But Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever, it does not update the count no matter how many times you look at it. So you might want to keep that in mind, especially if it's strangers. So let's go through. Right now, the Bcast, that was really a test. I really should have called it live. Bcast on 02/21/2016, live from the old studio. That was just kind of a practice run. The brightness is a little bit off, and I apologize for that. We had some camera issues. We still got those issues. It's just that we are able to work around them. We have a upcoming event. But we ran into a problem with trying to set up a few things on my playlist, because I don't know, it's just weird. It kind of worked, but it didn't work. Okay. So anyway, check out the newest videos I did on my channel, and you will find that there's a lot of material. Some of it's kind of dry and as exciting as reading an old dictionary, and sometimes it's just absolutely positively tastes, bland. I'm sorry, sometimes my videos are not very flavorful. They're not exactly what I call shredded wheat, tasty videos. Freezy discs from the... What? Oh, talk about frozen. That's Wendy's is talking about frozen hamburger patties. And yes, a lot of restaurants do use frozen hamburger patties, but I love it. By the way, speaking of Wendy's, I really wish we had a Wendy's in Winston. I went to Wendy's in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. I saved my soda cup from there because it's kind of a rarity that I get a chance to go to Wendy's, and the cups are pretty cool now. The artwork on the cups is definitely an improvement from the original art, which used to be very plain. And it was really kind of exciting to see that there was a lot of new stuff out on the market and products and stuff like that. And so yeah, I've got a lot of new stuff, a lot of new experiments and products I'm trying to experiment with. And I want to keep working on the project. And yes, I do still have my plans and my eyes on the Raspberry Pi in the month of March. But for the time being, I gotta just finish up February 1st, and if everything goes according to plan and there's no major showstoppers, I will definitely be going in and looking into buying my Raspberry Pi in March. So what I need you to do is, if you can make a donation, as I said before, it would help us a lot to keep operating this channel better. There's so many ways to do it. I'm just going to replay this real quick. First of all, Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/BICHELA. That's one way. GoFundMe. www.gofundme.com/BICHELA. That's for the studio, and there is one on that. You can probably access the link there for the dental, fixing choppers. We got GoFundMe for that too, and that's in the same. My main link should bring you to that one. PayPal, why not? If you got a PayPal account, you can send money that way too. You can send it to BICHELA3@gmail.com or BICHELA3@yahoo.com. U.S. mail for money orders, why not? That's easy. That's MicheleMarieDalene3@gmail.com. Me and my stupid email. I'm all mixed up. I'm sorry. MicheleMarieDalene. MicheleMarie. as in dog. ALENE. 112 Main Street. That's 112 space MAIN space STREET. Apartment number 9 in Winstead. That's spelled WINSTED. The state is Connecticut, and the zip code is 06098, and the country is the United States of America. And that's where you can send your money order to. If you want to make a hardware donation, so we could use things like props and lighting and more microphones and things like that. Things to show online, little trinkets, little baubles here and there. We're pretty open-minded about that. Anything that's, is not too bulky. After all, if you're shipping it, I guess I can't complain if it's too bulky, but I do have a limited amount of space, so there is always that issue. And so for now, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you real soon. We'll definitely talk tomorrow. And don't forget, as I said, on the 26th will be the great Ask Us Anything starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll definitely, of course, see you before then. But for now, have a nice day. Okay? Bye-bye, everybody.